So God says in those days, talking about a specific time, a specific era, in those days, God was going to bring again the captivity of Jerusalem and Judah, the Israelites. The Israelites are black according to the Bible.
That's right.
When you read the Bible, all of the descriptions of the Israelites are dark skinned.
That's right.
You understand? And they look like the other dark nations in the Bible. But now, why do the Arabs believe that Jesus is white? Why? That they submitted to the white man as well. The white man sold that lie. And they submitted to the white man as well. You understand? You know what's proof of that? It says, all the Palestinians dead. Who's going for war over that? The Palestinians is Arabs. 70,000 murdered. The Arabs ain't doing nothing about it. They mad. Some of them are throwing bombs, but they really won't kick it off. You know why? They still worship the white man.
Right.
You understand? And you know why? The white man taught them that Jesus is white.
Right.
They may believe in Muhammad, but they still believe Jesus is white. Matthew 24:4. Look what Christ said.
Bring it out.
Just to show you how this ain't a game. This lie they set up, this is not a game. People come out and they ask, why y'all focus on the color? Well, because the Bible focuses on the color.
That's right.
There are plain things written in the scriptures.
Right.
Right? Read verse 4.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 4.
Now since I know you're Arab, I don't know how well you know the Bible, but look what Christ said. Read.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, say, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
So they said, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. How? They called themselves Christians. They slaughtered millions and millions and indoctrinated them with the cross. They indoctrinated them with white Jesus throughout the earth. They made a major campaign to enslave the blacks and Hispanics. They put us on cargo slave ships. They removed our ability to read and write so that they can then do what? Come with a new religion on earth. Something that you can't prove. Why? Because you can't read or write. They made it unlawful for us. If we were caught reading or writing, they would kill us. Then, when they set up these religions, they allowed us to teach those religions. That's how we started reading and writing. To push their lives. You understand? Continue.
Verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
Wars and rumors of wars again. Again, we going back into the same thing. But now go to Joel 3:2. We got a lot of Arabs in Harlem. A lot of Arabs in Harlem. And black people that follow their religion. Now what does God say about that? Read verse 2.
Joel chapter 3 verse 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So what are some of these nations that God is going to gather? The Caucasians, the Arabs, the Asians, like the Chinese and the Japanese. God is going to he's going to gather them all down to the valley of decision. The valley of Jehoshaphat. You know what that is? That's in the land of Israel. That's why the world is focused there. That is God's design. Read.
And will plead with them for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
Why is God pleading for his people? Because his people was removed from their land. You understand? His people was removed from that land.
Right.
His people was trafficked across the earth. His people was slaughtered. His people, their nationality, their heritage was removed. So now God is going to plead for those things. Because it's still removed. Our people are scattered throughout the earth and indoctrinated in all of these false religions. Christianity is a false religion.
That's right.
Islam is a false religion.
That's right.
Read.
Whom they had scattered among the nations and parted my land.
How were we scattered across all the nations? Through slavery. That's how we were scattered. Yes, your slavery was prophesied in the Bible.
Right.
Now it's history. Now we're still living today as slaves. They took the chains off, but that still don't mean we're not slaves. Where's our military? Where's our land?
Right.
Where's our heritage?
Right.
Where's our language?
Right.
The blacks have none of these things.
Right.
Where's our name? They removed it from us. African American is not a name. Dominican is not a name. Puerto Rican is not a name, those are titles.
That's
Right.
And incorrect titles. Our true title are gods on the earth. Our true titles are sons of the living God. Our true titles in name is the Israelites.
That's
We have
right.
power with God.
Right.
Read.
Verse 3. And that I had cast lots for my people.
How did they cast lots? Through slavery.
Right.
They bid for our bodies in the millions, in the billions, throughout the earth. They trafficked us all the way from the Americas to Japan. You had the Portuguese that did it to us, white people. You had the Dutch that did it to us, white people. You had the Spanish who did it to us, white people. You had the French who did it to us, white people.
That's right.
Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
They gave a boy for what? They traded young men for young women. That they were, what was their plans to do with that young girl? Rape her? To sell her? That was their plans. Read.
And sold a girl for wine.
To do what? What are you gonna do with the wine? Get drunk? Rape the black woman? That's what they did to us in slavery. This is recorded in the Bible. And the churches will not bring this out. You know why? Because the white man set them up. They don't want their position to be removed. Read.
That they might drink. Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon?
God is asking all these nations, what y'all got to do with him? Read.
And all the coast of Palestine.
And all the coast of Palestine. They say, pray for Palestine. Pray for Gaza. God is asking, what y'all got to do with him? Y'all sold the Jews into slavery.
Right.
Y'all sold the Jews into slavery. God is asking, what y'all got to do with him? Read.
Will ye render me a recompense?
How are you going to repay God? Was that the plan? When you sold us into slavery? Was that your plan? Now look at you. Being destroyed. The entire city's decimated.
Right.
But here, God's people are in the Americas, and they don't know who they are.
Right.
That's why that thing got to be shown on the earth.
That's
God's
right.
word is true. Read.
And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense.
So if you sell God's people into slavery, swiftly and speedily will he turn that on you.
Right.
Meaning what? God lives forever. How long do you think swiftly and speedily is to God? 1,000 years is like a day.
Right.
You may think that this is a long time for God. This is like a blip.
Right.
Our lives are short. Our lives are nothing here. God says swiftly and speedily. Now you see these things come to pass.
Right.
Read.
Will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Keep going.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
We are God's silver and gold. We are God's chosen vessels on the earth.
That's
Read.
And have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Had they sold unto who?
Unto the Grecians.
Guess what? The Palestinians, God is telling us, they sold us unto the Grecians. What race are the Grecians? White people. White people. They cannot escape God's judgment. You understand? And guess what white people is doing to them now? Killing them, destroying them. Their young ones going to search for food and they still bombing them. You know why it's like that? Because they showed us less mercy. They showed us less mercy. You understand that? Keep going.
That ye might remove them from far their border.
So what was their plan? Muhammad, what was their plan? What was the Palestinians' plan to do to the blacks, the Hispanics, the Israelites? What was their plan? That ye may do what?
That ye might remove them from far from their border.
Remove us out of the land of Israel. Now we in America, they thought stuff was sweet. They thought, yo, they're gone. Let's take the land. No, there's always gonna be war there. Now God has made that place a burdensome stone. Meaning anyone that goes there, they're gonna be burdened with war, with all type of evil. Why? Because it's not theirs. They're thieves. You understand?
Right.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We pushing the truth.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.